Yeah, I did. I sure did.
Life has a way of surprising us, especially when we think no one is watching. From careful missteps to honest blunders that make us both cringe and laugh, cameras have managed to capture it all. Here are some incredible moments caught on camera when people had no idea they were being filmed. In an unexpected twist, two women in Arizona were accused of stealing an astonishing $74,000 worth of skincare products from Target stores in Mesa and Tucson. Their scheme: boldly walking into the stores, filling their bags with high-end skincare items, and concealing the stolen products in bins covered with clothing, also stolen.
Skincare department and then load them into stolen items. They would then conceal the bins using clothing that was also stolen.
With their loot in tow, they would casually stroll out without paying, seemingly confident in their strategy. However, what they didn't realize was that surveillance cameras were capturing their every move, providing authorities with undeniable evidence of their actions. Investigators believe the women targeted these specific items due to their high resale value. Following their arrest, the adult suspects were taken to the Pima County Jail, while a teenager involved in the crime was released to a guardian. A shocking chain reaction crash involving 5 vehicles unfolded on Florida's I-4 highway, and the entire incident was captured on video. The footage highlights the unpredictable dangers of the road, showing a woman sitting in her car moments before another vehicle is shoved into hers, sparking a domino effect of collisions. Despite the frightening scene, the woman in the video miraculously escaped without serious injury. A terrifying incident unfolded at a Los Angeles McDonald's when a woman attempted to abduct a 4-year-old boy in broad daylight. Security footage from May 14, 2019 captured the shocking moment. The woman approached the boy as he played alone inside the restaurant, picked him up, and headed toward the exit. Fortunately, the Los Angeles Police Department acted swiftly, launching an investigation and enlisting the public's help. By the next day, they had arrested 33-year-old Marilyn Ramos on suspicion of attempted kidnapping. A disturbing incident occurred at the Key Teaching and Referral Hospital in Kenya, where a woman was caught on CCTV stealing a 7-month-old baby. The footage shows the woman calmly walking through the hospital corridors, visibly distressed, asking questions, and then leaving while cradling the infant as if it were her own. She managed to exit the hospital without raising any suspicion. When the baby's mother discovered her child was missing, she immediately alerted hospital staff. A swift search followed, and authorities reviewed the surveillance footage, which provided clear images of the suspect. The police tracked the woman to the Nyamira region and arrested her. Thankfully, the baby was safely returned to the relieved mother. A brazen shoplifting ring in Florida was caught red-handed thanks to vigilant authorities and surveillance cameras. Footage captured the suspects boldly filling their bags with stolen goods and quickly exiting stores without paying.
Police say one of Puffy's fencers also sells her boosted merchandise at a neighborhood store.
Police revealed that one of the ring's fencers was reselling the stolen merchandise at a local neighborhood store. Authorities allowed cameras from Nightline to follow their investigation, which ultimately led to busting the operation. This footage, taken from a jewelry store, shows a woman engaging in conversation with the shopkeeper. As soon as the shopkeeper turns away, she discreetly pockets a piece of jewelry, completely unaware that her actions are being recorded by the store's CCTV cameras. What's striking is the woman's seemingly casual demeanor, which starkly contrasts with her deceptive behavior, an example of how appearances can be misleading. Over the Easter holiday, residents of Sutton Coldfield in the West Midlands were left baffled by a series of car vandalism incidents. CCTV footage captured a middle-aged woman calmly walking past parked vehicles and discreetly scratching their paintwork with a sharp object. In total, 10 cars were damaged, leaving their owners frustrated and searching for answers. The footage shows the woman casually strolling along the street, subtly defacing each car without attracting attention. Despite the clear evidence, her identity and motives remain unknown. Local authorities have urged anyone with information to come forward. Darling Garcia Medina from Indianapolis found herself in a series of unfortunate events after allegedly stealing a package containing iPhones worth $21,000. The entire incident was captured on home security cameras, showing Medina driving up in a blue BMW, taking the package from a porch and quickly walking away.
Garcia Medina getting out of her blue BMW and stealing a package off the porch of a Morgan County home in March.
However, her plan took an unexpected turn when she attempted to ship the stolen iPhones at a FedEx center. As an employee processed her shipment, the bottom of the box gave way, causing around 20 brand new iPhones to spill onto the floor. This mishap raised immediate suspicion, leading to the discovery that the phones had been reported stolen. Authorities were alerted and Medina was charged with theft. In the bustling city center of Guer, an ordinary day at a jewelry store turned into a scene straight out of a thriller. A woman, casually dressed and blending in effortlessly with other customers, appeared interested in some of the finer pieces on display. While store employees were busy assisting other shoppers, she saw her chance. With quick and subtle movements, she slipped a gold necklace into her bag. However, she didn't realize that the store's CCTV cameras were tracking her every move. Later, the store staff reviewed the footage and contacted local authorities, who are now on the lookout for the woman. On Kananapana Road in Indi, Punjab, a woman displayed remarkable courage when two men on a motorcycle attempted to snatch her gold chain. As she walked along the street, the attackers approached her, aiming to grab her necklace. Rather than succumbing to fear, she firmly grasped one of the attackers, refusing to let go. Even as they tried to flee, dragging her along, her determination caused the passenger rider to lose his balance and fall off the bike. Despite this, both culprits managed to escape. The entire incident was captured on CCTV, highlighting the woman's bravery in the face of danger. In a surprising turn of events, an elderly woman was caught stealing gold jewelry from a store in Uttar Pradesh. The incident, captured on security cameras, involved jewelry worth approximately 10 lakh Indian rupees. The footage shows her calmly entering the store and interacting with the staff. She then discreetly picked up valuable items without arousing suspicion. Her composed demeanor and age made her an unlikely suspect, allowing her to execute the theft without immediate detection. This incident serves as a reminder of how appearances can often be deceiving. During the height of the European migrant crisis in 2015, Hungarian camerawoman Petra Laszlo was caught on camera committing shocking acts against refugees while filming for a local news outlet at a reception center in Röska.
As a man carrying a toddler runs by, she clearly puts out her leg, causing him to trip and fall to the ground.
As a man carrying a toddler ran by, Laszlo deliberately stuck out her leg, causing him to trip and fall to the ground. She was also seen tripping another man carrying a child and kicking others as they fled from police. The footage quickly went viral, sparking international outrage and condemnation. Laszlo's actions were widely criticized as inhumane and unprofessional, leading to her dismissal from the news organization. In September 2023, two women entered a nail supply store in Marietta, California, and selected approximately $600 worth of items. However, they managed to leave without paying, unaware that fate had other plans for them. Shortly after the theft, one of the women realized she had left her cell phone behind, which contained her driver's license and credit card. In a panic, she returned to the store, demanding her phone back. But instead of simply retrieving it, she assaulted an employee after being told to return the stolen goods first. This escalated the situation from theft to robbery due to the assault. Police later located both women at their residence just a mile from the store, where the stolen goods were found in their vehicle. Ironically, the value of the stolen merchandise was less than the phone the woman tried to recover. Both women were arrested on multiple charges. Living with a roommate can lead to some hilarious surprises, especially when cameras are involved. In this story, one roommate set up a camera to monitor their shared living space, only to capture something completely unexpected: a full-blown dance session. The footage shows the unsuspecting roommate grooving like a pop star in the middle of the living room, spinning, jumping, and completely lost in his performance. The best part? He had no idea he was being recorded. When the other roommate discovered the footage, they couldn't stop laughing and decided to share it with the world. This delightful viral video captures a young woman joyfully dancing inside an ATM booth while withdrawing cash. Dressed in a black top and matching face mask, she grooves happily as the machine dispenses money. The video was shared on Instagram with a caption celebrating the happiness of payday. It's a moment many of us can relate to, as the joy that comes with receiving a paycheck is truly universal. This crazy incident took place in Aventura, Florida, where two men disguised themselves as women to steal from Macy's at Aventura Mall in December 2022. In a bizarre turn of events, they wore wigs and women's clothing to blend in while swiping expensive items. However, their plan fell apart when security cameras caught them in the fragrance section, with one of the men hiding a boxed item in a bag. After store security caught wind of their scheme, they tried to apprehend them. As a store employee approached, one of the men used pepper spray to make his escape. The duo then fled in a Lexus with dark-tinted windows, but police soon gave chase. The pursuit ended in a crash in Broward County, where officers arrested one suspect, Armani Antoine Green, who faced charges of armed robbery while wearing a mask. In Charlotte, North Carolina, a Tesla owner named Mike McKay had an unexpected experience at Sugar Creek Community Park. After a tennis game, he returned to his Model 3 Tesla and noticed a black streak running along its side. Puzzled by the damage, Mike quickly reviewed the footage from his car's built-in cameras. The video revealed a woman dragging her duffel bag across the vehicle and later intentionally scratching the car door with a key. Interestingly, Mike had no prior interaction with the woman, who had been practicing tennis at courts nearby. Thanks to Tesla's surveillance technology, the incident of vandalism was clearly captured. This brings us to another incident involving Teslas that happened in Mission Valley, San Diego. A mother and her son returned to their Tesla Model 3 after a doctor's appointment at the Kaiser Medical Center, only to discover deep scratches on the driver's side door. Shocked by the unexpected damage, they quickly reviewed the footage from the car's built-in camera. The video revealed a woman approaching the Tesla, retrieving a key from her trunk and deliberately scratching the vehicle, twice. Afterward, she got into a white Honda and drove away. Tesla's cameras captured clear images of the act, and another nearby camera recorded the suspect's license plate. The victims promptly filed a police report, and a detective was assigned to the case. The damage repair was estimated to cost over $3,000, adding to the frustration. In a dramatic clip from I Survived a Crime, a woman is caught shoplifting at a store. When staff confront her, she denies stealing, even though the security footage clearly shows her taking items. The employees lead her to a back room to wait for the police, hoping she'll cooperate and return the stolen goods. However, instead of admitting to the theft, the woman becomes defensive and refuses to cooperate. As the situation escalates, she tries to talk her way out of trouble, raising her voice and insisting she hasn't done anything wrong. Despite the clear evidence, she refuses to empty her bag or explain her actions. When the police arrive, she still doesn't back down. The officers calmly try to manage the situation, but her stubbornness only makes things more difficult for everyone involved. Spray and run. In Newton, Massachusetts, a woman entered a TJ Maxx store on Needham Street and made off with $3,000 worth of goods. She grabbed 2 pink Balenciaga handbags and a Saint Laurent hoodie. When a store employee tried to stop her at the exit, the woman was told she could only leave with 1 item at a time. Undeterred, she grabbed the 2 handbags and the hoodie, then pepper sprayed the employee in the face before running away. The employee was taken to the hospital with swollen eyes. In May 2023, 3 women were caught on security cameras shoplifting from an Old Navy store in Hawaii. The footage shows them entering the store with large bags, which they proceeded to fill with clothing items taken directly from the racks. One of the women even used a huge trash bag to gather the stolen goods. Their actions were quick and coordinated, and despite the store being equipped with security cameras, the trio appeared unbothered as they continued their theft. After collecting a large amount of merchandise, they exited the store without paying. During a press conference in 2013, former President Barack Obama was addressing issues related to the healthcare website when something unexpected stole the show. While the atmosphere was serious, a woman standing behind him suddenly began swaying and looking unstable. Before anyone realized what was happening, she fainted mid-speech. Obama quickly turned around and, noticing the situation, calmly helped her regain stability with the assistance of others nearby. This moment added a human touch to an otherwise serious topic. The woman was later identified as Carmel Allison, and she was okay. She later explained that she was pregnant and had diabetes, which contributed to her fainting. It was a reminder that life doesn't stop, even during presidential speeches. A boozy theft. In a bizarre yet hilarious incident, a woman managed to steal multiple beer cans by hiding them under her skirt. The whole thing was captured on the store's security camera. The footage shows her walking into the shop like an ordinary customer, but instead of grabbing a shopping basket, she crouches down and begins slipping cans of beer under her long flowing skirt, one by one. What's shocking is how calmly she pulls it off, making it look like nothing is out of the ordinary. The video ends with her confidently strolling out of the store, leaving everyone stunned by her sneaky skills. While it's easy to laugh at the absurdity, it also shows how far some people will go to get free booze. A sub-shop manager in Port Charlotte, Florida, was caught on camera stealing nearly $800 from her own store's cash register. Alyssa Gottel was the manager at Key West Subs on Route 41, and she used a clever trick to steal cash. After pretending to ring up sales, she would cancel the transaction just before completing it. This allowed her to initially place the customer's money in the register, only to later retrieve it for herself. When a customer handed her cash, she would cancel the sale before the final step, and CCTV footage revealed her taking the money from the counter and slipping it into her purse or pocket. In one instance, she even handed the stolen money to her husband. The shop's owner, Zena Kramer, discovered the thefts when he noticed financial discrepancies and reviewed the security tapes. The thefts had occurred almost daily between February and April 2021. Kramer found the losses after reviewing just 11 days of footage. Gottel was arrested and later released on a $15,000 bond. Imagine being so lost in the music that you forget where you are and who might be watching. This is exactly what happened to a young girl who was caught on CCTV dancing her heart out in what seems to be an office. The footage shows her busting out some fun moves in the middle of her work, completely unaware of the camera above. From twirls to dramatic hand gestures, she's clearly in her own little world. The best part is her carefree energy, which is contagious. You can't help but smile watching her. When she finally notices she is being watched, her reaction is priceless. An embarrassed laugh and a quick attempt to play it cool. But by then, the moment was already captured and shared online, turning her spontaneous dance session into a viral sensation. The teacher's misstep. This woman, who was a school teacher in Japan, found herself in a after an unfortunate camera mishap. To ensure her students were fully focused on their test, she came up with an experimental idea that quickly backfired. In an attempt to prevent any distractions, she lifted up, believing that if any student looked up, it would prove they weren't focused on their work. However, one of the students caught her in the act and filmed the entire incident on his phone. Unsurprisingly, the footage spread quickly, and her actions, which were meant to ensure focus, instead led to her being fired. A regular day at the train station turned into a heart-stopping moment when a woman narrowly avoided disaster. She was waiting near the edge of the platform when a fellow passenger suddenly fainted and unintentionally pushed her onto the train tracks. It was a terrifying moment, and the people around her were unsure of what to do. Thankfully, a few bystanders immediately sprang into action. Without any hesitation, they jumped onto the tracks and pulled the woman to safety just moments before a train arrived. Meanwhile, the fainted passenger was also helped back onto the platform by others nearby. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.